Have you ever missed an opportunity and just felt like giving up? Have you ever felt like it's just too late and you might as well just curl up and go to sleep? Well, you won't want to miss this episode. Welcome to Tree Gong, where I bring you a different message from a tree each week. Now, who am I and what the heck is Tree Gong? Well, my name is Kira Lani. I help healers master their energy to enhance their true gifts. I also lead transformational healing retreats that I call Tree Gong. So, Tree Gong is working with the trees. How do I do that, you might ask? Through Qigong energy healing, breathing, meditation, and deep listening, I connect with trees, heart to heart, spirit to spirit, expanding the consciousness. And I invite you to join me in this amazing transformational work. So, we have an amazing tree message for you today. But first, I want to thank Emily Harrison and Nick Pereira of the Akashic Academy for bringing this amazing community of healers and light workers together. And if you have not checked out the Akashic Academy previously, please peruse the page. Watch all of the amazing shows that are posted every day. We have an amazing lineup of shows designed to connect you to your spiritual path. And there's even more available if you join the Akashic Academy for only $11.11 a month. You get a private Facebook group with more in-depth trainings from our amazing teachers. And it is so worth every penny. So I invite you to join us in this amazing group of healers and light workers, expanding the world, expanding the consciousness of the world through our efforts to share our healing gifts. So I'd love to check in with you, the viewers. Oh, look, Nick's here. Hey, Nick. So good to see you today. Hey, John, nice to see you. Thanks for joining. Thank you for joining Cindy and Lay Ram from the Caribbean. So nice to have you today. I'm so happy to be here to share this amazing message from a tree with all of you. And so please keep those comments coming. Send me some hearts, send me some likes. Share this. If there's anyone you know who might benefit from this work, please share it out. You never know who you can touch with a message from a tree. So please be generous with your shares and show me some love. Thank you so much. Now, I would like to announce my special guest for today. So, is it this sweet young madrone tree? Or is it this beautiful gnarled coastal pine? No, today I have an extra special guest for you. This 550-year-old spruce tree welcomed me to join her in a special communication. She offered me a special message for all of you that I am super excited to share with you. I'm just going to check in with some of your comments again. Welcome, Chaitali. Thank you for the love, Nancy. So nice to see you today. Getting lots of love. I'm so happy to see you, Asia. So grateful for all of you joining. If you have any questions for me or my trees, I also welcome you to drop those in the comments. I'm going to tell you a little story about this special spruce tree. When I went to visit this tree, I walked along a creek and I came up to this tree, and this is a picture of me crawling through the roots of the tree. This special tree was born on top of a log that had fallen in the forest. And as the tree grew, it grew around the log, and eventually the log underneath disintegrated to feed the tree. As the tree grew taller, the log dissolved, leaving this cavern underneath the roots. This was such a special experience to go underneath the tree and be in the earth under the roots of the tree. So this is an extra special message from an extra special tree today. I'm so excited to share it with you. So here I'm under the tree. Here's the whole massive tree. Now you can see from this picture of me how large this tree really is. If all of us here watching together were there together, maybe we could reach all the way around the tree and give the tree a big hug. This tree would really love that. So imagine that we're all circling this tree together. Imagine that we can give this giant 550-year-old spruce tree an energetic hug right now. She shared a special message just for you and me and all of our Akashic community. And she would just love to get some love back from all of us. So here we are holding the tree in our love. And when I was there, I was holding that tree as far around as I could reach with my own arms. And I rested my entire body on the tree. And she offered me a special healing in my womb, in my reproductive organs. She touched me in a place where I needed extra love that day. And I asked her for a special message for all of us in this special community. And she shared with me this feeling of deep, deep healing of our creative powers. Each one of us, whether you're a mother or a father, or you have birthed a business, or maybe you have furry children, maybe you create art, maybe you just create love and joy in your life. We all have special creative powers. And this tree comes today to share with you that it is never too late to access your true creative powers. You have a gift to bring to the world, and this 550-year-old tree laughed at me for thinking that I might be getting old, because this tree said, "Oh, you're a baby, and I don't care how old you are watching this show. You could be twice as old as I, and you would still not come anywhere near the age of this special, ancient, wise tree." This tree has seen people come and go for years and years and years, and offered each one of them a place to rest beneath the roots or on the side of the roots, or maybe just resting on a bench looking up at the tree where my friend was who took this picture of me. And this tree wants to offer all of us a refuge from the worries of the world, from the fear that we can't do enough in our life. This tree said to me, "You are just a baby. You have so much life left to live. And if you take care of this vessel of a body that you inhabit, you can live a very, very long time, just like me." Now, maybe I won't live to be 550 years old. That would be very surprising. But I can choose to live every moment of my life to the fullest. I can choose to access my true gifts and bring them to the world. I can choose to nourish my body with lots of fresh, clean water, with whole foods that come from the earth, with breathing practices that expand my blood vessels, with meditation and movement that keeps my blood and energy and lymph flowing through. And thereby I can extend my life to a long, full, happy life. And so this is what I plan to do, and I hope you will join me. The tree also reminded me of some medical wisdom that I would love to share with you all. Within our DNA, we all carry telomeres. Telomeres are a special strand of DNA that tells our body how old it is. And they say that these grow shorter and shorter with age, but they have discovered that this is not a necessary process, that the shortening of the telomeres does not have to happen. You can actually lengthen your telomeres through daily practices of movement, of powerful breathing, and of food choices, choosing nourishing foods, drinking plenty of fresh, clear water, breathing fresh air, activating through your daily practice that you choose in your life. You can choose to extend your life. In China, they talk about creating the elixir of immortality by touching into your inner reservoir of healing power. My teacher, Dr. Roger Yanka, talks about Qigong practice as creating that elixir, that golden elixir of immortality. And then you activate your inner pharmacy. So instead of going to the doctor to get drugs, which then you might have to go get another drug to combat the side effects from the first drug, we can instead learn self-healing practices, movement, meditation, breathing, and activate our inner healer. Okay, hopefully I wasn't frozen and you all could still hear me. So before we go into our daily practice, I want to check in again with some of your comments. Melanie says, love how this popped up on my feed, been wishing to delve into plant spirit medicine. Oh, I really invite you to do so, Melanie, because there is so much wisdom in the plant world. There is so much medicine available, and the plant spirits actually can speak to us, just like the trees bring me messages. The herbs, the flowers, the grasses, any life form really can bring you a message for your healing or for healing that you can share with others if you just slow down enough to listen. So I invite you, Melanie, to really explore this and connect with your guides. Go out into nature. connect with whatever energies you find there and ask for that clear guidance that brings in the teachers that will share the wisdom, that will unearth your true gifts. Because the fact that you wish to delve into plant spirit medicine most likely means that those plant spirits are calling you in to connect with them, to share your true gifts. So I really hope that you do follow that guidance. Thank you, Jim. It's fabulous to have you here. Kelly is waving. Hi, Kelly. Oh, yes, Scott. Soon you will live to be 1,000 years old. Yes, we can extend our life. And why limit the idea of how long we can extend our lives to 100 years? That's a goal for a lot of people, 100 years. But when I was with that 500-year-old tree, it was reminding me that in biblical times, people were living to be 550 years old. And I believe that to be truth, not mythology, that people can live much longer if they truly take care of themselves and if they connect to their spiritual purpose. So, yes, I invite you, Scott, to extend your life to 1,000 years, indeed. Paula, hello. Hi, Jamie. Thanks for joining us. And Nancy says she would love to do some nice quiet time inside that hole, listening to the tree tell me some stories. Yes, this tree has some amazing stories to share. Trees are rooted, and it might seem like a limitation to some to be rooted in one place, but they have such a broad vision. They see so much, they have so much wisdom to share. So I invite each one of you to find a special tree somewhere in your area where you can visit. Slow down, take some time to breathe and connect and listen to what that tree has to share with you. The trees have so much wisdom to share. So now we're going to take some time to touch in with our breath. We're going to share in a meditation that is activating the regeneration that we have available within us. This tree, this 550-year-old spruce tree, I'll bring her back up to share in our meditation. She reminded me that I have, just as each one of you has, regenerative powers. Our cells regenerate completely after 7 years. Every 7 years, you are a completely new person. So you don't have to hold on to the patterns that keep you aging and moving slower. You can renew your patterns. You can become a brand new person. Every 7 years, you have a whole new set of cells. So why not, as those cells are regenerating, train them to be healthy, happy cells supporting you living a long, full life? So go ahead and close your eyes right now and touch in with the breath. Expand the breath into the lowest part of the belly, even all the way down into the core of the pelvis. Expand the breath into the back of the body. And now expand the breath into every part of you. Imagine that you can breathe with every pore of your being. Fill yourself up with healing, nourishing, life force energy, and with each exhale, allow toxins to flow from you. Allow old negative patterns, habits that no longer serve you to dissipate into the air, to flow down into the earth. The earth is here to compost the old, to renew that energy and bring you healing life force energy. So again, breathe as full and deep as you can with every part of your being. And again, allow yourself to release old toxic energies. Feel yourself connecting to the earth and the heavens and growing larger. Imagine your feet are rooted into the center of the earth and your head is extending all the way up into the heavens to connect with the stars. You are a giant, larger than you could possibly contain within this human form. Imagine your waist is in the clouds and your head is in the heavens. Your feet are rooted firmly in the earth and you are receiving an infinity of healing life force energy to every part of your being. Breathe even bigger. Fill up this whole giant being that you are, this energetic giant, and feel that new life flowing, coursing through you, washing you clean of any stagnation, clearing out any toxins, any cells that aren't functioning properly. They're just being gathered into your lymph system and cleared away. Breathe even bigger. This time, hold the breath for a moment and feel yourself expanded fully. And then when you release the breath, release it slowly, smoothly, and slowly come back into your physical form, feeling refreshed and renewed. Open your eyes and gather with your arms like your branches are growing to reach the sky, to gather energy from the heavens and shower it down upon yourself, relaxing any remaining tension to flow out from you into the earth. Again, inhale, gather the energy. Exhale, relaxing, releasing. Good. One more time. Filling yourself up with healing life force energy, sending it into every cell, every molecule of your being. I invite you to carry this wisdom with you through your day. One more time before I wrap it up, I'm going to check in with all of my amazing audience. Fabulous, Jorge. So glad you could join us. Thank you, Melanie, for bringing your gorgeous spirit to the show today. Bern E. Ruiz has a tree in a park near my house. I visit a tree. Spending time near it is so calming. Yes, I invite you to connect in more deeply with what is available to you with that tree. Receive that calming energy and offer that tree some back. The trees really appreciate when we connect with them and offer them gratitude and appreciation. They want to make the world a better place, just like you do. Hi, Iris. Welcome, Santa Maria. Jim is asking about good sources to learn more about the telomeres. I will post a link in the comments later so you can find out more about telomeres. and get the spelling so you can do your own search if you like. It's really fascinating science. So I definitely invite you to go more deeply into that. And you're welcome, Melanie. I'm so glad that you are looking to explore more. And yes, it's so good to have all of you here today. I'm so grateful to each one of you for joining. And again, please share if you think this would benefit other people. Please feel free to share it out as much as you like. My mission is to bring as many people into this tribe as possible so that each one of you can touch in with your true nature by connecting with the trees, connecting with nature, because we are part of nature. We need the connection with nature, and nature needs the connection with us. So let's use this social media platform to connect more people with the true nature available out in the world, out in the forests. Maybe in your backyard, there's a tree that you haven't visited in a while. So I invite you to go out and visit those trees. I invite you to explore this amazing Akashic community, all the different ways that each human is connecting more deeply with the spiritual experience of being a human. And I invite you, if you are interested to learn more about Qigong healing retreats or Qigong energy cultivation, please reach out to me on Facebook. My name is Kira Lani on Facebook, just like you see it here. I have a page called Inner Synergy. I also have a website called practiceselflove.com. And if that's work you need, I also would be happy to be your guide on your inner journey. And I hope you tune in later for the next show on the Akashic Academy with Eve. I'm so terrible with names. So check the Akashic Academy schedule. Next time I'll have it better in my brain, and join in for the next Warrior of Light who will be bringing you amazing messages towards the furthering of your spiritual journey. And please share with me any stories that you have as you explore your personal connection with trees, your personal connection with your own true nature, your energetic experience of the world. I would love to share more with you, and I would love to see you on the next show. And so before I leave, for next week's show, I am actually inviting some of the trees, the 3 trees. I'm going to do this every 4th show. We're going to revisit the 3 most voted for trees from the last 3 shows. So for next week, and I will post these pictures in the comments as well, for next week, the choices of trees are this amazing old pine tree from the Applegate Valley, or this beautiful big bay laurel tree from the redwood forest, or this old apple tree from my childhood home. So I invite you to follow me on Facebook and vote for your favorite tree so that I can bring you another magical message from another magical tree next week. And until then, have an amazing, magical journey through your days. And I'm sending you all healing, regenerating light and love. Namaste.